Hello.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can hear you.
Nice. So, hi, everyone, and welcome to the first day of the fifth edition of Startup Reaktor Demo Day. First of all, I want to say a big congratulations for all the people that are going to pitch today. The fact that you're here today proves that you're very hardworking people and not many of the startup managed to get to this stage of the program. So congrats for all the hard work that you put during the program and during the 5 sprints that you went through, but also for the great work that you're doing and for the impact that you're trying to bring to the world with your idea. So today we are going to have 12 startups that are going to pitch in front of a big crowd of investors. So with this, I also want to thank to our investment partners who are here with us today and who are willing to put their time to look at these cool ideas and possibly even find collaboration opportunities here. So I don't want to keep you for longer. I will explain the logistical part a bit later, but before that, I will give the word to my colleague Cristina Țoncu, who comes here on behalf of the Accelerator as a managing partner and co-founder, but also as a regional director of ROTSA, who is going to explain a bit about our partners from Co-investin. So Cristina, you have the mic.
Yes, thank you, Robert. Hello, everyone. We had the pleasure to meet before in a few activities of the program. Very happy to see you again. Congratulations for being here. I wish you good luck. Probably you can imagine that our collaboration will not end today. You are going to be invited to join Startup Reaktor Alumni Club. Okay, we have a WhatsApp group. We will continue to communicate, and we hope to see you making progresses and to invite you to meet our partners and investors and to the certain goal, the wishful goal to raise capital to make progresses with your products. I would like to tell you a few things about a project that we have been involved in the last 2 years with 6 partners at the European level. Its name is Co-investin. Why? What is the reason for me to present you this today to you? So I will show you a few information on this is the website of the program. It is called Co-investin. Its main objective is to facilitate cross-border collaboration between investors in different innovation ecosystem in Europe. So we want, through the activities of this project, to put at the same table investors from stronger innovative ecosystem to the moderate or emerging ecosystems in the east of Europe, to facilitate collaboration and to the end goal to support technology startups in our programs, but also from other enablers in Europe to access funding. So we have partners here in this program. We have partners, the EU-VC, maybe you've heard about them, the platform that aggregates information and resources for the venture capital funds, okay, investors around Europe. We have partners from France, from Portugal, from Greece, a foundation, maybe you've heard about them, Tech Tour, which is again a pan-European organization organizing activities for technology startups and so on. So what did we do in this project? So we gathered information to offer to the venture capital funds information about multiple countries in Europe. We made also some orientation programs, activities, multiple events, and so on. For example, here you can see a digital tool. It is there is an archive of information for startups and for investors if they want to attack a certain market. For example, this one investment roadmaps, you can have here information about macro economy and to the enablers and the investors available in each of these countries, for example. We are very proud of this program. We are going to end it in autumn. And one of the activities, to narrow it down to today, is to put at the same table multiple investors to tell us about the investment theses, what are they looking for, what types of founders and products they are looking for, and to make this connection, to get to know better founders with investors. So I would kindly ask and very much thank you for accepting our invitation to the investors in the room in 2 minutes to present. It is a reverse pitch, to present your investment thesis and to let us know about, what are you looking for in a founder, so that the tech founders in the room to get to know you better. So this would be all from my side. I will join you until the end, and if you need my feedback, of course, you are most welcome. Thank you very much. Give it a chance. You can give us a like on LinkedIn. You can have a look on the platform. Very valuable information about new markets you might want to enter. Okay. Thank you.
Great. So as my colleague Cristina said, for the investors present today, if you would like to share with us a little bit about yourselves and your investment thesis, what you're looking for, it would be great.
Hi, everyone. Should we just go about?
Yes, that's perfect.
Hi. So I'm an investment manager at Impetus Capital. We're a Bulgarian-based private money operating fund. We invest in Bulgaria, Romania, and in the region, mostly into companies that have already gained some traction, and that's at most times above 250, 300K ARR. So a bit later stage, but not Series A. We have specific preferences, of course. Mobility, commerce, supply chain related companies is where we have the most know-how, as well as space economy related companies. But we are rather sector agnostic.
Great. Thank you so much, Cristina. And I see Dima with a raised hand, so you can go next.
Yep. Hi, everyone. We are Mosaic. Mosaic is an angel syndicate from Republic of Moldova. We invest 25,100K of euro. So it's quite important for us to be the first money in and this early stage startup. And yeah, our track record is that we have invested 1.5 million in more than 15 startups during the last 2 years. We have more than 60 angel investors in the network, so we'd like to be pretty active with our portfolio companies, helping with the advising network and so on. My partner Mihai Stepanov is mostly located in Bucharest. I'm located in Chisinau. So yeah, looking forward to getting to know you more and to find some collaboration with you. Yeah, good luck.
Okay, thank you so much, Dima, for sharing. And Rumen, you're next.
Thank you, Robert. I'm Rumen with Brightcap Ventures in Sofia. Brightcap is an early stage fund with focus on technology companies and founders from the CE, with markets across Europe, the UK, and the US. We recently, last year, end of summer, completed the first close of our second fund with a 60 million target. And we have 23 investments with 5 exits from our fund 1. Our sweet spot is on seed round, but we also do pre-seed and late seed, with average tickets ranging between 400K and 3 million. Our thesis, we're more or less sector agnostic, but we do have a focus on future of work, digital health, and fintech. And I'm looking forward to the pitches of the startups. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gabriela.
Hi, hello everyone. Glad to be here with you today. So I'm Gabriela, part of VC2VC VC Fund, located in Bucharest, Romania. Our investment focus is actually on startups that have kind of reached product market fit or are in the early stages of traction, I'd say, with that strong growth potential, aiming to raise either a late pre-seed or seed round, or I would say a pre-series A round, and looking to, like as a first step, to develop to very large markets. We look at companies focused on the B2B segment mostly, in AI, in deep tech, mostly SaaS companies from Southeastern Europe. And in terms of sectors or technologies, we are primarily targeting, I'd say, companies operating in AI, in fintech, in cyber, enterprise automation, dev tools, so all of the deep tech verticals. We just launched the second fund at the beginning of the last year. It's an 80 million euros fund. It's the largest fund currently in Romania, which is already operational. And our portfolio companies include notable startups like Druid AI, FintechOS, Typing DNA. Maybe you heard about some of them. So glad to know you and eager to hear today's pitches.
Thank you so much, Gabriela. Alex?
Hello, thank you. I'm an associate at Fortec Investments. We are a Romanian-based fund that invests in early-stage B2B startups across the CE in industries like health, manufacturing, energy, and finance, with a ticket up to 500K. We invested over 7 million in 18 companies so far, and we are currently fundraising for the second fund. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alex. Would any of the other investors want to share with us?
Yes, Ilinka wants to share.
Hello. Hi, my name is Ilinka Paun, and I'm an angel investor. I invested myself in a portfolio of companies for the last 6 years. And 3 years ago, I founded a community of angels. It's called Brava Angels. We have about now, I think about 15 companies. and we invested around 1 million euro in these 3 years. And we do syndications basically among angels, and we focus on startups that have diversity. We really like to encourage female founders to be more in the leading positions and ownership in companies. And we focus mainly in Romania for the time being. That's it for now. I hope I can bring my contribution today. Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you so much, Ilinca.
Thank you. And Malin, thank you for being here. Malin.
Merci, Cristina. So I'm from Tech Angels. We are the old guys in angel investment in Romania. We started some 10 years ago. Quite active. Last year we had about 4 million invested in early stage startups. We are agnostic, but we invest as business angels. So, the usual suspects for business angels like pre-seed, seed startups. Good luck, and thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Malin.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Is there anybody else who would like to share? If not, I think we can proceed. Just a few technical alignments. Each one of you will be able to share screen. So you'll be sharing your own presentation. As aligned before, you will have 4 minutes to pitch and then 4 minutes for the investors to ask any questions, clarifications, or give feedback. And you will see the timer on the screen. When the time ends, you will hear a sound that will basically show that the time has ended. So without further ado, we'll go alphabetically with the startups from today. So we'll start with CO2 Angels. And I think we have Eric that is pitching.
And maybe to announce the next one to be ready.
Yes, and the next one afterwards will be DA Medicine. So CO2 Angels, are we ready? Great.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure it works. So, I will begin. We are CO2 Angels and we bring satellite technology to agriculture. We spend the past months working with ideal clients, agribusinesses with 200 plus hectares that are open to precision agriculture practices. And they told us that they are great when it comes to making decisions based on what they can see, things such as leaf color deficiencies, for example. But what about the things beneath? Not being able to take action based on advanced data, such as soil organic carbon, can be a major problem. It is not only correlated to lots of nutrients that your crop is dependent on, but it also plays a key role in fertilizer efficiency. And that combination can leave a hole in the farmer's pocket of up to $30,000 each year. Now, what if there was a solution that is more affordable than our competitors and at the same time more accurate? We are building exactly that. With the help of the European Space Agency, we created our own AI models with an error of less than 3%, which for reference is more than twice as good as current industry benchmarks. This is thanks to our long research and development process based on dozens of research papers and datasets, counting up to more than 200,000 soil samples from around the world, in order to craft a solution that relies almost entirely on remote sensing, topography, and climate data. But don't take my word for it. Take it from our early adopters, which see and understand the importance of fertilizer efficiency as well as long-term soil health. And for the rest of us that don't have a background in agriculture, here are the benefits that we bring to the table in numbers, counting up to savings of 100 euros per hectare each year based on studies made on some of the most used crop types. Our business model is B2B with revenues coming from annual subscriptions, but we also envision white label licensing opportunities for machinery producers in the future. And we see great potential in this area as the market reached $10 billion last year for precision agriculture funds. There are 300,000 farmers for our ideal use case just in Europe. They can each save 30,000 annually with our solution. So if we get a hold to just 8% of them, that's a recurring revenue of 100 million per year. Until now, we won hackathons, validated with clients, made it to national television, and are looking for investments to secure ESA's co-founded grant so that we can launch next year. When it comes to the financial part, one of our biggest advantages comes from the fact that our solution has very small initial costs, which is perfect for rapid development, and we are looking to raise 350,000 euros so that we can become an established figure in Romania in the upcoming years, following an expansion to Hungary, then moving towards countries with an enhanced development in precision agriculture, such as Germany or Netherlands. And our costs will mainly involve salaries, testing samples, and more accurate satellite data in the future. We as a team prove that we can get to our clients and prove that we can build an actual product, having background experience in all of our areas of need, ranging from fields such as computer science to marketing to geography. But we are not doing this alone. We are doing this with guidance from more experienced people. Thank you, and let's increase the quality of our foods together.
Great, thank you so much, Eric. And now we have 4 minutes for any questions or clarifications from the investors. You can go, Cristina.
Eric, great pitch. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for joining today. I have 2 questions. First, where do you get your data from? And second, how real-time are the insights from the solution?
If you are referring to the data from which we trained our AI models, that is from at the European level from the Lucas dataset, which is a study of up to 30,000 points that took soil samples from each country, and that information we train our model with, and that's the ground truth, we call it that. And additionally, the data inputs that our model makes the estimations based on come from satellite imagery from Sentinel-2, topography elements, so like soil quality or elevation, soil type, let's say if it's sand, if it's normal, and also weather inputs. And what was the additional question? Sorry.
How on a scale of none to completely real time, where does your solution stand?
We can do this every couple of days, but the thing is, the farmers need it once per year if we talk about organic carbon. We wish to expand to other types of fertilizer which are applied twice or even up to 3 times per year, and eventually extend to irrigation as well, where we will have some hardware sensors for almost daily information, because that's based on the farmer's needs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alex, do you still have a question?
My question was about the recurrence of the solution. If I'm a farmer, would I need your solution more than once a year? But you pretty much cover this in the last bit of your answer. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Roman?
Can you take us through your pilot customers? How large are they? Are they all in Romania? And how does the pilot look like in terms of a success factor? When would the first pilot convert into a commercial contract?
Yes, our first pilot projects, we had 4 until now. One is a farm of 150 hectares here near Cluj. Another one is a farm of 250 hectares in Bucharest, and 2 of them are with the Institute of Pedology in Bucharest, ICPA. We are doing until now case studies, and they are just at the level of pilot projects to validate the model and validate the need of our solution 100%. The results for our predicts were very on point, to put it like that, but we have yet to implement a case study where somebody applies fertilizer normally on their area, and on another area of a control group applies fertilizer based on our recommendations. And we are currently in talks to implement that. After we have that, the solution is validated and ready to hit the market, and that's why we haven't performed any sales until now.
Cristina?
Is that clear or?
Yeah. So who's your ideal customer?
An ideal customer would be an agribusiness of 200 to 300 plus hectares. The more, the better, because the bigger the farm is, the more likely it is to employ other precision agriculture practices. And our solution is ideal to not only apply fertilizer more efficiency, but also measure the impact of other methods that the farmer employs to get a better harvest.
And how quick do you think you can convert this type of customer once the platform is up and running?
Very quickly. We are doing their initial analysis for free. I think the time is up. We can discuss after. And everybody was eager to collaborate until now, and we have testimonials as well.
Great. Thank you so much, Eric, for your pitch and for answering the questions. We will go now with TA Medicine, and ecolife.com is after.
Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yep, all good.
Yes.
I'm Adrian, CEO and co-founder of TA Medicine, the operating system for healthcare providers. Healthcare is stuck in the past. Clinicians waste up to 2 hours a day on admin inefficiencies like fragmented data. The majority of providers do not share their AHR among each other. Communication issues, 60% of patients discontinue treatment and 70% of them expect digital follow-ups and also automatic reminders. Existing solutions often make things worse. Overcomplicated tools built by technical teams, not medical minds. But TA Medicine is different. We are industry niched, led by a medical board of directors. We have patient mobile apps. We enable recommendations between providers, and we also have international exposure because we activate both in Romania and in the Republic of Moldova right now. TA Medicine is the modular all-in-one SaaS that converts traditional healthcare providers into virtual hospitals, fully digitizing the clinical and administrative operations. We have core modules like appointments, subscriptions for patients, then advanced modules like telemedicine, monitoring, and room assignment. We have financial functionalities, automations like medical and financial reports. We have pre and post surgery tracking tools and AI-enabled functionalities. And with 10 plus integration partners, we can support invoicing, e-signatures, reminders, and much more than that. This way, we can cover ambulatory care, hospitalization, and also home care, making this a point of care, a connected point of care for both clinicians and patients. Scaling opportunities are integrating medical devices and also imaging software, building AI tools, and connecting the national health systems. Why now? Because 83% of hospitals are digitizing, venture capital is rising in healthcare, and global healthcare CRM market is hitting all-time highs right now. We cover 3 markets, the doctor's private practice with 150K obtainable market, private clinics and hospitals with 360K obtainable right now, and public hospitals with a big 500K waiting for us. This way, we will expand also after growing here, we will expand in the US because 98% of hospitals there have a digital health policy right now. Our team is built for delivery. Our chief medical officer has over 25 years of experience in the field. Our CTO has worked on many major projects across the globe. We have over 2 tech advisors from Tech Angels that are serial entrepreneurs. We also partner up with Samsung medical executives that will help us grow. And I have a strong background in finance and sales, and it seems the others complotted against me, made me CEO. Then, sorry for that. We have a €50 B2B monthly subscription and a 5% fixed commission from in-app payments. Last year we hit 45K, but this year we will focus on MRR so we can grow. And with an investment, we can make 84K MRR in 2027. That's over 100x. And with 350K existing funding and services right now, we want 1 million investment for the next stage. Why? Very simple. The return is like 24% ROI in just 2.5 years. And this is us.
Thank you, Adrian. And we already have the first questions from Alex. You can go.
Yes, thank you for the pitch. My question is regarding the incentive between clinical institutions to share the data of their patients. Why would Regina Maria share their data with Medicover, for example?
That's very simple because they all want to see the patient's history. They all want to see if a patient went to a doctor, what recommendation that doctor gave to the patient. They want to see you know, investigations made for the patient, because right now right now the world is on the medical world is based on you know, proof medical concept. Like you have to have, the patient has to have a lot of investigations made, a lot of laboratory tests, so the doctor can be sure that diagnostic is correct. So that's why any doctor would want to see the patient's history.
Maybe the doctors, but I'm not sure that the ones that are running the business would be willing to do that. So you
Why
have the
not?
history in Regina Maria, you have the history of all the analysis and all the medical visits that you had, and that's how they keep you locked in.
But in the
What you're
market right
saying,
now, in the market right now, it is happening like that. Like our competitors are already doing a part of this. So if you go to private clinics and you see a lot of clinics that work with competitors that they have the history of the patient already. So
okay, thank you.
it already works like that.
Thank you, Alex. Gabriela?
Adrian, thanks for the pitch. For me, it wasn't quite clear what's your customer profile, because you've mentioned, I think, multiple entities there. We are targeting both private clinics, public hospitals. Wanted to understand better the customer profile and how do you approach sales in this regard? How are you selling to them, through partnerships or direct? Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So I'm selling to all these three entities. I have clients. So we sold to doctors' private practices. We sold to bigger clinics and so on. We sold to public entities. So I have clients in all these three spheres, because we have modules for all of them. That's simple. I mean, why not sell to them if our solution is so modular that I can personalize for any kind of you know, healthcare provider.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that if you have a focus right now on a specific profile, because you know that the market is very fragmented, and just wanted to understand if you focus specifically on SMEs, like small and medium practices that are private and want to.
Right now for rapid growth, we focus on doctor small clinics and like clinics that have, like, I don't know, like 10 doctors, 15 doctors, so on. But then I can move up and I can easily take the next step.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Time is up, so we will go to the next speech, which will be from EcoLife, and Ethical AI DAO is preparing as the next one after.
Oh, is it clear and can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. So good evening. My name is Sander. I'm the co-founder and CEO of ecolife.com, and today I'll be talking to you about sustainable fashion. So to start, here are 3 real Facebook ads that are currently actively running. One of these 3 is for a sustainable fashion item, while the other 2 are fast fashion brands. Try to guess which one is which. Well, the brand on the left is Shane, the brand on the right is Zara, and the brand in the middle is Eileen Fisher, one of the sustainability in fashion leaders since 1984. However, within the current short ad formats, which focus only on the images, there is no way to communicate your sustainability effectively. But the problem goes deeper than that. The consumers are struggling as well. As seen on the right, consumers are using various terms to search for sustainable items across key developed markets. However, they come across many issues. For one, they face widespread greenwashing. The time and knowledge required of consumers is unreasonable at the moment. The product shelf selections in sustainable shops are small and fragmented. Plus, the sustainability reporting from the brands themselves are very inconsistent. We, however, are creating a better way for sustainable brands to reach consumers and for consumers to reach sustainable brands. And our solution is ecolife.com, an AI-enabled sustainable fashion search engine. We work with hundreds of sustainable brands, aggregating their inventories for our users to discover. We take a commission on sales, which happen to our website, and we don't hold any physical inventory, so we are not an e-commerce shop. Rather, we are a B2B2C advertising business, similar in principle to Google. We're selling ad space to businesses, and we also have similar profit margins to Google. And we offer many values to consumers. For one, our service is free, and consumers can even save money through our platform via unique brand-provided discounts. Consumers get the world's best selection of sustainable fashion items. The sustainability data about brands and products is more accessible than ever before and ready to use as filters to help users find the products which they want. And we are based in Tallinn, but our core focus is the USA market. We also bring many benefits to our B2B clients, and as of right now, we have more than 50 brands ready to be onboarded onto our platform. We can offer better ad space than on platforms like Facebook and Instagram. We can help them get value-aligned leads in one of the most efficient ways possible. And these leads are bottom of the sales funnel, ready to purchase products. Our team is small but diverse, with 2 co-founders, myself and Nina, and combined we have experience in marketing and web development. We have more than 500,000 in previous bootstrapped exits, and we also have legal and compliance background. Right now, we have started the project with an acquisition of the initial intellectual property in 2023. In July of last year, we got a 100,000 EU co-financing grant. Last month, we launched our MVP for the USA market. And as of the last 30 days, we have more than 3,100 monthly active users. We are asking for 50,000 euros pre-seed or angel. And with this, we will hope to reach 10,000 euros in MRR and raise a full seed round in Q3 of next year. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we can go to the questions. Any questions? You can go, Rumen.
Thanks for the presentation, Sander. Question on the marketing spend required for this to lift up. Do you have any prior experience with large marketing budgets and how to get the best ROI out of them?
So yeah, we have lots of digital marketing experience in this similar affiliate space. So we have worked with on the previous web projects with big educational brands, for example, like Coursera and Udemy and even Harvard Extension School. So we have quite a lot of experience in negotiating affiliate marketing deals with big clients such as these. And from our experience, brands with both big and small budgets are quite ready to work with us because unlike other ad formats, we can offer them purely performance-based marketing, so they don't need to pay anything unless a conversion happens. So they pay us only in the case when a conversion happens to our website, and in that case, the sale gets attributed to us, and they pay a commission typically in the range of 10 to 12% or so of the sale.
Can you touch a bit on the competition you're facing?
So we don't have very direct competition with a similar product. So right now, for example, in the search engines, when you type in keywords such as sustainable dresses or sustainable clothing brands, the main competitors are actually blogs who are writing these big multi-thousand content pieces about sustainable brands and trying to write content around sustainability, but our approach is very different. We believe that when a person types in sustainable dresses onto Google, for example, they are looking for products rather than content pieces. So our approach is to aggregate the product selections of hundreds of brands and to make the product discovery much more efficient than any competitor is currently doing. So some competitors also do sustainability evaluations, as we do. For example, there is an Australian company called Good On You who does brand reports about sustainability, but again, their approach is a bit different because we use proprietary data which we gather about the product selections of each brand. So we look at their fibers, their certifications, and then we translate that data into conclusions using a couple of third-party service providers like the Textile Exchange, Doconomy, and Cascade, which are some of the industry leaders. So we have a much more data-oriented approach to evaluating sustainability compared to our competitors.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
How do you get to the brands? How do you approach them?
So many of these brands already have existing affiliate programs on the various affiliate networks. So they are already warm to the idea of pursuing advertising contracts with affiliate marketers such as ourselves. So in that case, we simply reach out to them and ask that, could we be part of your affiliate program? But in some other cases, such as Patagonia, it was a bit more complicated process because they had some very strict criteria on what types of companies they work with. So we had more back and forth negotiations through email, and we had to provide them with evidence as to what kind of marketing services we provide, and we had to basically convince them. So it depends on the brand. Some are more easy than others, but generally that's how it looks like. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sander. We will
Thank
now
you.
go with Ethical AI DAO, and afterwards Move Byte is preparing.
Hello, can you see my screen?
Yes, all good.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. Ethical AI is a decentralized autonomous organization on blockchain for AI governance, auditing, and scoring for a fairer and safer future. So we are building the industry standard for AI trust before it's too late. The problem is AI being built without ethical guardrails is making life-changing opaque decisions. Loans denied, jobs rejected, AI hidden biases remain undisclosed. Governments try to intervene, but they are too slow, fragmented, and vulnerable, while AI advances exponentially. So the solution could be a decentralized, community-driven ethics audit. You may think of it as an AI ethics credit score. We assess AI models for fairness, bias, and generating a trust score usable by regulators, businesses, and consumers for compliance, licensing, and trust building purposes. So why now? AI regulation must happen now because there is no scalable, decentralized way to enforce it. We fill the gap in the market with a community-driven system ensuring no single entity controls the rules. 200 billion AI regulation market by 2030 according to EU AI Act. And so there is massive adoption potential as AI ethics compliance become global priorities. So we have the first mover advantage. Our business model is B2B and B2G, AI companies, enterprises, governments, and regulators. And the revenue model is scalable and recurring through high audit fees and micro fees for ongoing monitoring. By year one, we plan to onboard 30 AI apps generating $1 million revenue. And at the end of the third year, 700 AI apps, $30 million ARR. And our native token most probably will be appreciated to $500 million market cap at the end of the third year. Our roadmap is clear. We will launch the MVP first with DAO, smart contracts, audits, and native token. And we even plan to launch an AI ethics research hub in the upcoming years. I'm the sole founder, industrial engineer, ex-banker, auditor, having 25 years of international executive experience, mainly in finance and risk assessment in prestigious banks. And I'm currently actively recruiting world-class talent for blockchain CTO and AI CTO to form a cumulative experience in auditing, operations research, complex financial systems, blockchain, AI, and ethics. So I'm asking 150K, which is critical for our kickoff for the MVP, DAO, smart contracts, Web3 front-end, IPFS backend. But with $1.5 million, we can even scale AI ethics globally. Now is the time to act because government, society, they are all scrambling for solutions. Ethical AI DAO is not just a project, it's a global movement to ensure AI benefits humanity. Join us as we build the foundation for responsible AI worldwide before it's too late. Moreover, early investors can also gain quick returns through our planned ICO processes, unlike non-crypto startups. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hassan. And now we have 4 minutes for questions. Gabriela?
Hi, Hassan. Thanks for this. I was just wondering because you were mentioning a lot AI, and AI is very, very broad. How do you plan to start with the AI use case? Are you tackling a specific market niche like AI agents, chatbots, a specific vertical that you are starting with for auditing these AI models? How do you approach to tackle the market when you say AI?
I think you are asking how we will make the audit, right?
No, on what type of AI models or applications are you focusing on with these AI audits?
We will focus on generative AI companies, AI agents, and enterprises who use AI agents, which means they also use their company data together with some generative AI, which means they can also be non-ethical. So our B2B target customers are enterprises using AI solutions or AI companies themselves.
Okay. And do you want to focus on a specific vertical or specific use case with these AI agents or auditing like everything?
We are focusing on the ethical dimension of audit. So we are not focusing on if the AI is functioning properly or not. We are just focusing on ethical dimension. Is it biased? Is it discriminant? Is it transparent? We will just focus on these areas to understand if it is behaving ethically or not. That will be our focus area. Other than that, I mean, we don't have any focus on target customers as long as they are using some AI solutions or AI agents.
And are you thinking about specific sectors that are ripe for these ethical concerns, like, I don't know, credit?
Yes, we have contacted with healthcare and fintech companies, enterprises who use AI solutions. They are very much interested, especially healthcare companies, because ethical dimension is very important on those, let's say, vertical areas.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Other questions? Cristina?
Hi. So what is the P&L effect that you are optimizing for or if there is such at this point?
Yes, here you can see our financial projections. So actually, it's carefully engineered. We plan to charge $50,000 for enterprise audits, which is actually in line with, let's say, big audit companies, Pricewaterhouse or Ernst & Young, things like that. So 50,000 for core code audit and training data audit of an AI application, and then $0.001 per daily query audits. Daily query, I mean, you ask something to a ChatGPT or let's say a DeepSeek, that's called a daily query. For us, we will charge a very small micro fee for that, but the amount will be too high. And on the other side, core code or training data audits will be, let's say, fewer, but their audit will be much more comprehensive and their price will be much more higher.
Yeah, I was more so looking into drivers, like what P&L effect does a customer look to optimize, or is it regulatorily driven for them to buy your product?
Yes, actually, they are concerned about upcoming regulatory issues such as EU AI Act. It's already in use, but most probably each country will start to make licensing for AI companies or enterprises using AI solutions. It will be kind of financial sector, so they want to be get ready for these licensing or let's say regulatory bodies in the future.
Great.
Thank you.
Time is up. Thank you so much, Hassan.
Thank
And
you.
now we will proceed with MoveByte, and Octagram is preparing to go after.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Question that's been asked a lot today. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you. My name is Rachel, and I'm the co-founder and the CEO of MoveByte. And imagine this. On a typical workday, an employee spends 6 to 8 hours at a desk, barely moving, and struggling with neck, shoulder, and back discomfort. Now multiply this by millions. This is the silent epidemic of the modern workplace. Muscle and joint discomfort is now the leading cause of absenteeism, costing companies across the EU and the US almost 800 billion annually in loss of productivity and absenteeism. And the reasons for this are simple. It's long hours of sitting, minimal to no movement, outdated corporate well-being solutions that are either reactive, like a chair massage, or they're very poorly adopted. But the solution is proven and it's simple. Stretching can reduce the risk by 63%, and just 10 minutes of walking a day can save 400 euros per employee on a yearly basis. And for that reason, we have built Mobi. Mobi is an AI health coach designed for the workday, and it's integrated into Teams, Slack, and your calendar, making it easy for employees to use. How does it work? Very simple. You chat with Mobi. It will suggest you tailored micro breaks, and it will help you schedule these into your workday calendar. So movement is becoming a part of your workday. We're using computer vision to give real-time movement feedback and to gamify the experience. And it's like having a personal coach at your desk, one that fits your schedule and also talks your language. Our MVP is live with 2 customers on both Slack and Teams platform. We are getting ready for a 12-month pilot with the municipality of The Hague, and we're also in conversations with other companies for more pilots. We are targeting the digital MSD market, which is worth 4.1 billion and growing at almost 18% annually. Our initial focus is remote and hybrid desk workers in the EU and the UK with a 20.8 million obtainable market. And we operate with a B2B SaaS subscription model, and 66 clients. We can achieve 1 million ARR, and we aim to do this within 24 months. And unlike our competitors, we are integrated into the workflow through Teams, Slack, and Calendar. We focus on preventing muscle and joint discomfort by using computer vision and conversational AI. And we offer hyper-personalized gamified micro-coaching for long-term engagement. And this combination makes us uniquely positioned in the market. And right now, it's the right time to build Mobi because the recent developments in AI makes it easy to deliver this personalized and at scale. The shift to remote and hybrid works increase muscle and joint discomfort, and companies are making workplace well-being a priority. I'm not doing this by myself. I'm joined with my co-founder, Stefan, who's our CTO. He has extensive experience in data science and building AI with computer vision. I bring over a decade of experience as a legal counsel, shifted to workplace well-being 6 years ago, and have coached tons of employees over the last 6 years. We are raising 150 to 200K to further develop the product and increase our sales and marketing efforts. Thank you for your time and attention, and happy to take on questions.
Thank you, Cristina.
Thank you for your presentation. You made me get my stand-up desk up. So
great. That's exactly what we're trying to aim. So that's amazing.
So I very much identify with your vision, but what I want to know is how you make your solution defensible in an age where there's tons of apps in my Microsoft Teams app store.
Yeah, I think the way we're looking at it right now is we're going to use conversational AI coach. So we're going to learn to get to know the users. But the other way that we're thinking about this is also understanding what are the benefits of a company, what are kind of their policies around workplace well-being or general well-being, kind of integrating that into it. So that's not maybe necessarily on the defensibility. That's more kind of making sure that they don't churn. I think on the defensibility, we're looking at it from different lenses. Stefan is also on the team that can talk about this in a way better sense than I can.
Well, maybe if you let us know how you approach your customers, like who's your ambassador within a company and how big does a company, how many employees needs to have to be a perfect ideal customer for you guys?
Yeah, right now our ideal customers, we are focusing on mid-sized companies. And right now we're looking also at HR teams that are very lean because they are struggling with providing well-being services. So we can step in and help with that. And we're focusing on tech companies and finance. So the sectors in the tech, companies in the tech and companies in the finance space. Was there another question that you asked?
Yeah, how you approach and who's the ambassador within that company that would get you to conversion?
Yeah, it's usually the HR managers that we're talking with, well-being managers, or employees that are tested our app in our own Slack community. So to give you an example, I coach CrossFit at a big box, so we have around 150 members. They all have the possibility to test this. So we basically have 150 ambassadors if they want it, and they are happy to introduce us to our to their HR team.
Right, so injecting through active communities. Perfect, thank you.
And I can...
Roman, you can go.
Sorry.
Rochelle, kudos on the cool idea and good luck with the implementation. From your current pilot customers, how does the engagement look like over time?
Yeah, so from our current pilot customers, what we are seeing is between 10-12% of engagement of usage. We see that if we do what we call interventions, like a challenge, or we do a team month, engagement goes up. And though this number sounds a bit low, like 10-12%, but actually in the well-being space, this is quite a high number. And of course, we are looking in ways to go up to a 20% engagement usage. But right now it's between 10 and 12. And I think also what I would like to add is that the first pilot customer we've tested for 6 months, they this month signed for an annual contract.
Congrats on that.
Thank you.
Is you mentioned that you focus on hybrid and remote teams. Why not teams that are in office?
Also, that's definitely also the one. But we right now said, okay, the most companies that we target in the tech and the finance have hybrid work policies, though I definitely think there's opportunity to increase engagement when people are actually in the office, but we have not got the chance to pilot that because I have tons of ideas how we can make the usage even go up.
Yeah, I'd love to have it in our office. Cool, thank you.
We are open for pilots.
Thank you so much, Rachel. And now we will go with Octagram. And after that, let me check who's preparing. Just 1 second. Quicks. So, Octagram, you have the mic.
Okay. Hello. I'm Nicholas Tatarchenko, and I'm like to represent our project. So I prepare a short video for this. Please watch it. This project leverages 15 plus years of security industry experience. The experience has proven that the easiest and most cost-effective way to protect people, assets, and facilities is through programming rather than constructing new hardware. Our focus today on IST markets, intelligent building, smart home, and technical security. Based on publicly available market data, we have presented numbers for US and Canada IST markets. The global IST markets have reached $100 billion, but remains held back by systemic challenges. For decades, the sector has relied on fragmented single-use devices, many with non-upgradable functionalities. It's hindered workforce development and leading to eroding profitability. Our answer to these challenges, we offer A1 patented, one and only for everything platform. How does our unique one and only for everything strategy make us different from the rest? While our competitors are confined in narrow segments, Octagram applies A1 platform and diverse sales model to unify market segments and covering the full spectrum of IST markets by minimizing hardware, enhancing adaptivity, and offering flexible prices. By leveraging sales models, including perpetual sales, licensing, SaaS, and even HaaS hardware and service, we maximize profitability and prices flexibility. Here, we highlighted the key milestones in Octagram journey. Notably, we surpassed $500,000 in annual revenue in 2020. In 2024, we surpassed 6,000 controllers and 2,000 users. We have achieved this progress thanks to our dedicated team, whose core members you can see here. With this team, we will expand sales our fully developed product. Our 12-month plan prioritizes human capital, 85% of operation spend. Our team is built for execution, business development, 200 high-value industry partnerships secured, implementation, zero-defect market launches, engineering localized solution developed at time. This growth strategy is designed to accelerate revenue and broaden market reach while reinforcing Octagram leadership position. Our goal at this time, cultivate a strong dedicated community of engineering and project management professionals. To reach this, our partnership priorities include recruiting, training, and coordinating skilled installers, partnering with companies in constructing, hospitality, and real estate, engaging with firms experienced in complex technology ventures, licensing A1 platform production by country or region. To achieve these goals, we are fundraising $1.3 million with funding. Our 3 years targets include 3,000 plus active users in EU, North America, and MENA markets, $8 million annual revenue driven by our diversified revenue streams. This traction will establish scalable defensibility against competitors, clear exit pathways via Series A ratings, and acquisition negotiation with major industry players, AG, General Electric, ABC, Siemens, etc. So, some questions maybe.
Thank you. We have 4 minutes for questions, if anybody has any questions.
So, Nicholas, what's your business model?
Actually, we use, as I show earlier, 4 models for sales, and mainly in this moment, it's perpetual models when we sales, and it's for the long time. But we need to expand this activity, so we can use another 2, at least SaaS and HaaS. And actually, we little bit use licensing now. Especially, we use it from Switzerland company to Russia. And we have some negotiation with Azerbaijan company for manufacturing. And we think it's quite interesting for us.
Thank you.
Thank you for the question. And thank you for watching this video.
Any other questions? Okay, if not, I think we can go with the next speech, which is from Quix, and Revital is preparing after.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, hi everyone, I'm Dan. I'm CEO of Quix, the peer-to-peer rental marketplace for a smarter and more sustainable world. Let's meet Alex. He just bought his first home. He needs a power drill for one of the projects. However, buying feels wasteful. Borrowing isn't always an option. What if he could rent 1 year by instantly? Alex is part of the global sharing economy worth 288 billion today. Houston, we have a problem. First, limited storage space for unused items. Do you also have a storage space where you put something and say, I'll get back to it someday? Second, traveling with heavy or bulky belongings. We've all been in this situation. And last, the high cost of buying new items. Quix brings a solution to this. A seamless rental marketplace where people can rent and lend everyday items easily, securely, and affordably. With Quix, at the same time, you can save money and earn income. You will be now able to unlock Travel Light feature by renting what you need where you need it. All these while you stay protected with built-in contracts, user validation, and many more. Now, let's quickly show you the product. Listings. Simply scroll to check what's new. Then, add a listing. Upload some photos of your unused item and start earning money. And now my favorite, request. That's what puts us aside the most. Can't find what you're looking for? Just ask for it. And last but not least, rent an item. Choose what you need, when you need it, and click. Pretty quick, right? What about a market size? A realistic estimate for some targeting only Romania is 100K active users in 3 years, which translates to 45 million euros per year. If you look at a SAM of Central and Eastern Europe, we talk about at least 450,000 million euro per year. And the elephant global sharing economy market, which is worth 100 billion only across consumer goods, travel gear, and specialty items. As go-to-market strategies, we plan to launch with 3 key rental categories: to have multi-channel user acquisition by preceding the platform, by onboarding local rental shops to populate listings before public launch, referral and incentive programs, hyperlocal digital marketing, influencer, and community partnership. To retain users, gamification. When we talk about a business model, initially we will have a transaction fee of 10% commission on each rental, featured listings, very cool subscription plans, and a safe deposit fee for keeping customers' money safe. For preliminary traction, we have more than 1,000 respondents to our qualitative research, which helped us identify the top 3 item categories to focus on, and over 600 emails for the waiting list. We partner with a broker for rental item insurance and have 10 plus confirmed feature partners, including Applecap, with 20 more expected to populate listings before going live. The competitive landscape is vast. Let's see how Quix is different. Compared to direct competitors, Quix offers the request feature, built-in verification, deposits and insurance, and focuses on underserved markets like Eastern Europe. Unlike indirect competitors, Quix is built for renting. Comparing to traditional rental alternatives, Quix offers a wider renting selection, is more flexible, and brings multiple vendors together. And when it comes to asking friends and family, Quix just can do better. Let me present our team. What feels like a long friendship turned into, like a long life friendship actually turned into a partnership. I'm Dan, CEO of Quix. I come with 8 years of experience in software development and more than 3 years as a solopreneur. Joanna brings life to any idea, delivering state-of-the-art UI and UX. Robert is the CTO of Quix with more than 14 years of experience with startups and scale-ups. And last but not least, Andre, head of sales, which is taking care of finding our next partners. Finally, we asked for 500K to achieve in the next 2 years more than 200 partners and collaborators in Romania, get 100K active users, and secure 3 major partners from the entertainment industry. Join us in building the future of the sharing economy. Thank you.
Roman, I think you're first.
Thanks for the presentation. Maybe guide us through your strategy to hit the balance between supply and demand on your marketplace. The 45% of this race is going to be spent on marketing. Who is going to be in charge of this, and what he's in spending high budgets?
So we have Joanna, which is very capable of doing and managing the marketing part. And together with Andre, they are making a very good team, and also with experience with different startups. Of course, we plan to expand our team and invest into know-how, and hopefully we'll get a partner which can also help us with that.
Okay, and what is your exit plan? You want to go regional and then maybe get bought by one of the larger platforms, or do you want to fight them? What do you see 5 years ahead from them?
So, yeah, that's a good question. I can take the example of Fat Llama, which is one of our competitors, and I pretty much see us like them. They started in UK and have been acquired after 5 or 6 years for a very big amount of money. We go for a market which is not yet exploited, like Eastern Europe and Southern Europe. We plan on expanding, and after that, honestly, I don't know exactly what life will bring us if we get any offers for acquire or but first we plan to have very good MRR and to gain traction here.
Thank you, Dan.
Cristina?
Hi, Dan.
Hi.
Is there a specific tech or otherwise unique advantage to your marketplace?
Yes, is basically the request feature, which we cannot find it in any other product. we studied the competitors before creating this idea. And we saw that one of the biggest pain points is that users cannot find exactly what they want. Or so, for example, I don't know, I want a specific laptop and I cannot find it on the platform. And people are complaining about that. So we bring in the request feature, which basically tells I'm going to the platform and I say, hey, I need a laptop in this period of time in this location. And users from that location will be notified. They have a chance to make extra money. And through gamification, they will be rewarded if they offer the people requesting items what they need. So we are making them want to satisfy this request.
Yeah, sounds like a real gap. And then how easily can one of your competitors implement that? Is there a sophisticated matchmaking model behind, or is there something in the pipeline to make that so?
There are multiple things in the pipeline to make it so. Also, we're thinking of right now is geolocation basically, and we focus only on the location where this is requested and how we plan to do that. It sounds like it's not something very complicated. It's not that complicated, but we plan to do it in a unique way and to make it our own. So people will know this feature from Quix.
Thank you.
Thank you, and time is up. So we will go to the next speech from Revital, and after that, Umni is preparing.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Do you know someone with a heart condition? I bet you do. A third of us are living with one. And it can take up to 16 years away from active and healthy life. And all that while most heart problems are preventable if noticed in time. That is exactly what Revital is here to do. We look at the long-term health data and provide our users with device-independent cardiac alarm service. Data comes from smart wearables users already have. It is securely sent to our doctors for analysis. If negative trends are noticed, users are notified. They can also stay in control with monthly reports. The market is ready for Revital. By 2030, a third of us would have used telemedicine at least once. Remote health monitoring market is growing at 23% annually, and it is going to hit 8.6 billion euro by 2027. Revital is going to cross 3.7 million the same year. We are already doing that with direct subscriptions and a loyal base of customers. We also work on connections with B2B arrangements with distributions through health agents and GPs. Also, we're working on report white labeling, and we already have significant interest in that. 2 Czech insurance companies are looking to add Revital as one of their prevention options. We have partnerships with hardware providers, with medical marketplaces, with research centers, and with governmental programs. The software, as I said, the software is live. We're already running with a group of early adopters. The average range, we're talking 30 to 65, and men and women equally. That's essentially as we thought. There's a chosen group of doctors that is analyzing the data, and that is going into training their AI. Here are some things that allow us to stand out among the competition. We support most devices that are already on the market, so our users don't need to invest in a new one. We look at the data long term, so rather than reacting after the fact, we prefer to prevent problems. And our software is install and forget, so our users can maintain their lifestyle with having benefit from health monitoring. We've done it before. I have 30 years experience in tech and over 20 in business administrations. I've delivered products for companies like Nokia, Ericsson and the like. Our CTO Borislav has already released 2 apps in a health tech space, and his products gathered over 150,000 euro in grant money. Anna, our lead designer, is a world-renowned artist with her work present both on film and on stage. We are looking for 700,000 euro on 24 months runway. That will allow us to get to 14,000 paying users, exceed 80,000 euro in monthly recurring revenue, and finalize our AI training. Let's connect and let us prevent 1 billion heart attacks together. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tori. And now we have 4 minutes for the questions. Cristina?
Thank you for the presentation. Are you able to aggregate across devices? So let's say I use multiple types of devices throughout my lifetime.
Yes, we can see the switch. That is a very good question because it's really important. The device changes the flow, so we can actually see which device. We get device IDs and stuff. We can see the devices, yes.
And what kind of implementations do you currently have available?
We work through Health Connect and Android, Health Connect on Android and Apple Health. So if your device works with them, if you have them connected, so it doesn't really matter what you have. We can do some direct, but we are really not after that. The direct data is fairly irrelevant. So it's not accurate enough.
Alex?
Hi, Tori. Thanks for the pitch. Nice to see you again. A really quick question. Do you need to be CE certified in order to sell your solution?
No, not at the moment. We are working as a wellness. We analyze data. We're working as a data analysis company at the moment. We eventually are going this direction, but it's a bit too early. AI and especially in medical, the legal field hasn't settled yet. It's really difficult to work in that. That's why we try to avoid for the moment.
Great, thanks.
Thank you. Other questions?
No more questions.
Okay, if there are no more questions, I think we can go to the next speech.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tori. We have Umni and Vita Bloom is preparing.
Oops. Good afternoon. Do you see my pitch?
Yes.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Elisa Stoilova, and I'm co-founder and CEO of Umni. At Umni, we empower businesses to enhance user experience and improve sales and support through our no-code AI-driven chatbot platform. I began my career in hospitality, eventually becoming a hotel general manager. One night, 23 years ago, after an exhausting double shift, I had a moment of clarity. It was 2 o'clock in the morning, my phone rang, and I was called back to the hotel. I realized that I needed to find a solution to automate routine questions and tasks that consume so much of my time, my coworkers and my employees' time. And this is actually how my path to Umni began 23 years ago. After returning to Europe 8 years ago, I saw widespread issues in hospitality and beyond in other industries. Labor shortage, rising costs, the pressing need of digitalization to stay competitive were not island or hospitality solutions. They were universal challenges at the businesses, and they were only growing. Businesses spend 1.3 trillion annually on customer service. Most of this is spent handling routine inquiries that takes up to 80% of the conversation. 6 to 12 minutes for every customer, for every user, or up to 4 hours a day per employee. Meanwhile, staff shortages are worsening, with 11% of tourism jobs in Europe predicted to remain unfilled. It isn't just an issue for the 2 million tourism businesses in Europe only. This is Europe only to compare. It affects all service industries that rely heavily on customer interaction. Businesses need solutions that offer 24/7 accessibility, automate routine tasks, and it's really simple to use and powerful. Our AI chatbot platform does just that, enhancing human interactions, not replacing them. First, we addressed hospitality, then also other vertical problems with a versatile and easy-to-use instrument empowering customer service, marketing and sales, and solving various business challenges. Only one fact here: the forms model in our platform allow businesses to send the collected data and automate tasks to over 6,005 other platforms and systems, and customer API means literally anywhere to trigger automation. We are located in Bulgaria, but already began building presence in other customers user by user. We are break-even from organically and efforts and provide users with flexible subscription to our platform. Across our platform, over 4 million users have made 50 million interactions, saving businesses 500,000 working hours in various sectors. For instance, one of our 5-star customers, Casa de Fiores Paramedical Hotel, saved 7,000 working hours annually with their chatbot. Another chatbot is handling over 50% of all reservations for all services in a small family-owned property in the mountains. This is what we have today. As the AI chatbot market grows to 40 billion by 2030, Omni is positioned to lead SMEs into this future, providing tools that were once accessible only to large enterprises. With AI agents becoming a business tool, such as Operator by OpenAI or the Agentic Copilot by Microsoft, that can book tickets, make reservation on user behalf, and other routine tasks, the future of businesses is clearly becoming conversational. It will be AI to AI. The Omni vision is working to offer the tool that will become the gate of SMEs to this big AI world. To propel this vision, we are seeking 500,000 to enhance our technology and expand to reach across Europe, enabling more businesses in hospitality and service businesses to thrive to the AI-driven landscape. Since 2003, my co-founder Traico and I have successfully collaborated on various digital projects. Together, we have built a team at Omni that is dedicated and capable of delivering on our promises. At Omni, we are not just anticipating our future of customer interactions, we are actively building it to be more personal, efficient, and accessible through AI. Thank you for considering Omni as your partner in transforming the customer engagement. Thank you.
Thank you, Elita. And now we have 4 minutes for questions. Roman?
It's thanks for the presentation. Firstly, how do you find your spot in the heavily contested space of AI agents? What is your differentiator to all the other chatbots that are out there?
Thank you for your question. The AI chatbot market looks very kind of busy. However, if one look deeply inside of it, it will see 4 major sector in which the market is spread. So let me just show you the next slide, I think. Yes. So basically, it's spread towards enterprise level solutions. Then you have solutions that are low code or open source, and they need IT professionals to create and maintain the chatbot. Then you have the crowded area of AI chatbot for SMEs, where we look like are placed. But historically, they have been tied to social media platforms, mostly to Facebook. And therefore, it leaves a corner for us, which is purely website-built AI chatbots. As late kid on the block, also, we are oriented more towards AI AI functionalities that are powered by AI inside of our chatbot platform, making the platform extremely simple to use, yet also very flexible to use, not only for customer service and support, as many of the platforms are. For example, if you take a Zapier, Zendesk, or Intercom, but also mixing giving the possibility the same chatbot to be used heavily for sales and marketing. So we are navigating this crowded area by picking the most needed functionality that are niche into hospitality and service type of businesses.
Okay, and can you explain on one of the slides I saw ARR of 500 to 1,000? Is this what is your current revenue?
Okay. So our current revenue the 500 to 1,000, this is the annual revenue per customer. Our current revenue is approximately 4,000 euro in Bulgarian leva, because most of our customers in Bulgaria, with 120,000 leva end of the year. But our customers are paying for as well for month by month, also by annually and biannually. We have customers that pay biannually. So month to month, the actual revenue vary between 4,000 euro and 10,000 euro.
Okay, maybe on this slide you could just put a per customer, because it'll make it a little bit more.
Okay, thank you for your feedback.
Thank you.
And I would like that to add here, the lifetime value of the customer is at least 2 years. We have customers that are already with us for 6, 7 years, when we just started as a chatbot makers and didn't have the platform, and they stick with us.
Gabriela?
Thanks, Elita, for the pitch. I was wondering, in terms of pricing, have you experienced also usage-based pricing, or are you focusing only on per seat? Do you plan to implement a mix of it? Just wanting to understand how customers prefer to pay for these chatbots.
We provide our customers with 3 layers of pricing based on functionality. So the customers can, the pricing scale with the growth of the customer's chatbot and customer business, and scaling the use cases of the chatbot itself. As well, we have add-ons for different type of customers. So one side, we provide a flexibility to our users to choose what they need. Also, we provide the option to make more money from the same customer. Our pricing varies between 100 euro on the European market, and the most expensive chatbot currently is around 400 euro per month. Per month.
Okay, and right now you have only you said the Bulgarian customers.
No, we have mostly we have customers in Bulgaria, but here on the same screen you will see we have customers in 8 countries on 3 continents. Today we got confirmation for one more customer from the States, so we are gaining customers one by one organically.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
How have you acquired them? I mean, direct outbound, or they've been I don't know, they came to you directly, or how was happening?
Some customers find out directly. We already have our first customer through ChatGPT, as we are training the AI models to be foundable. I'm also an expert in the area, so I'm constant lecturer in various international conferences, from where customers after that find me. We also do email marketing and social media marketing. And I'm also expert going to radio, TV, and other media, from where we get free exposure.
Okay.
As we said, we are bootstrapping and we are break-even currently, so we need money to scale what we already have organically.
Nice to see that you have more customers from more countries. So, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Gabriela.
Great. Thank you, Elita. Time is up. So we will go to the next speech, and we have Vita Bloom with Wellpet AI preparing to go next.
Hi guys, 1 second please. I will share the icon and our Emilia will pitch. All right. Okay.
I think Emilia microphone is closed.
Oh, Emilia, you need to.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so hello everyone. We are VitaBloom. Endometriosis and PCS are very popular and painful women diseases. 20% of women suffer from both diseases. I was one of them for 10 years. My name is Emilia Lewicka and I am a co-founder of VitaBloom. We found two main problems. The average time of diagnosis takes 8.5 years, and at this time, women spend at least 20,000 euros to treat other symptoms rather than the disease. The second problem is that there's no reliable source of information what to do with a specific pain. So our solution is an app, free app for women, which will have initial test, which redirects the patient to appropriate specialist, and personal assistant with holistic personalized recommendations based on interactive pain monitoring. Except from these functions, app will also have monthly summaries reports and personalized individual diets of and workouts. Our business model is B2B SaaS, subscription for the API for research centers, which will give the research centers anonymous real-time data of the patients and help recruit patients for clinical trials. Additional revenue streams are B2B listing for specialists and B2B advertisement for manufacturer of supplements and laboratory networks. Here are the number of our potential customers, which will give us 600,000 euros per year. Total market value is 45 billion, but now we are focusing on UK and European market, which is 11 million per year, and Polish market, which will give us 1 million annually. We are only 4 months, but until this time, we managed to conduct 200 user research in the focus group. We established partnerships with 4 influencers, 3 B2B partners, and 1 research centers. We created a pre-launch community of 600 people. Product launch is planned for June, but until the end of the year, we are going to dominate Polish market. Some of our competitors have some similar functions to our app, but they are focusing mostly on pain monitoring instead of giving additional value to the user. So our unique selling proposition is multi-disease pain relief recommendations, guide for loved ones, and acceleration of research processes. We raised 300,000 euros for AI integration, operational processes, and customer acquisition. We are a team of entrepreneurs, business developers, software developers, attorneys, and doctors. We have 20 million in sale, 200 successful projects, and 2 digital health solutions. Thank you very much. Dear investors, are you ready to change women's lives together?
Thank you for the pitch, and now we have 4 minutes for questions. Cristina?
Microphone, Cristina.
Sorry. Thanks for the presentation. Can you quickly run us through your go-to-market strategy?
Yes, our go-to-market strategy is by social media and early adopters, which are doctors and influencers, who are promoting and recommending an app in their clinics, and also they are helping us reach the focus group by sharing their professional knowledge.
And maybe I didn't get this straight away, but your monetization tactics are?
B2B listing of specialists who pay monthly subscription for being enlisted in the app and on our website. And also B2B advertisement, which is promoting laboratory networks and manufacturer of supplements, for example. And our end customer are research centers, which is B2B SaaS, and suppliers of technology with API for those research centers.
So how big is the market for the first one? I imagine you're going to focus on one of those in the beginning.
Yes, at the beginning we are focusing on Polish market, which is 1 million euros per year. Then we will go to European and UK markets.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions? Okay, if there are no more questions, we can go to the next speech, which is WellPet AI, and then Zanto is preparing, which will be the last speech for the day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So, hello, everyone. We are WellPet AI. Today, we are talking about translating your dog talk to human language. Meet David and his Lara. He's a tech-savvy guy. He walks 3 times a day. He spent $150 a month on his dog, and he's treating his dog like children. Like 78% of dog parents, struggle to recognize dogs' emotions, needs, and real signals. Neglecting the real signals leads to increased stress, reduced longevity and happiness, high treatment costs, and emotional pain for both of them. Our solution for that is a smart collar that collects health, voice, and behavior data, and in combination with AI-powered mobile application, we provide dog parents with emotional recognition, personalized care recommendations tailored to each pet's unique characteristics, and anomaly detection. We are now in beta testing phase, so we are refining and preparing our product for the market. Also, we are providing our beta testing users with pre-launch deal, and we are happy that we already achieved first sale last week. We established a partnership with a company in China where we plan to manufacture hardware, and next 6 months, we are aiming to start a pre-order campaign and raise pre-seed round. Next 12 months are dedicated for scaling, preparing for the seed round, and expanding the team. There is more than 10 million dogs just in the Balkans. We are choosing Balkans initially for a starting point to prepare and refine our product for a future expansion into the European and North American markets. In May this year, we are starting our pre-order campaign on Podding Conference in Maribor. After that, we will be using a D2C strategy to target our early adopters, and also we will try to create a partnership with the vet clinics, groomers, or pet influencers to be our resellers. We are not a tracker, we are a whisperer. Alongside measuring and presenting our raw data, we are making sense of the data. There is a strong opportunity for a rapid growth. There is no market leader. Everyone is fighting for their piece of cake. We are operating initially on a B2C business model with 2 plans, monthly and yearly. And in future, we plan to open a B2B revenue stream where we will provide the big data to researchers, vet clinics, or big companies to help them improve global dog care. We are a team of 3 co-founders. We are passionate dog parents, happy to talk about our dogs or business. Supported by our mentors and advisors, we are ready to redefine how you care about your dog. We are raising $200K in pre-seed round to scale into the market, scale our team, and also to prepare a seed round. Never forget, WellPet AI is your way how you could understand your furry friend. Thank you for your attention. Happy to talk more.
Thank you for your pitch, Nicola, and we have 4 minutes for the questions. Roman?
Yes, Nicola, I'm an ex-doc owner, not the current one, but still understand the problem. Maybe tell us what's the science behind it and who's leading the science behind the product?
Yeah, thank you, Roman, for a nice question. And also, I hope that you will get a new dog and try our product. Nice question about the science. We initially, from the idea on paper, we worked with veterinarians. So we have a veterinarian team who's working to enable us to understand science around our solution. So he provides us science papers, knowledge from the veterinarian side, and enable us to prepare, test, and validate our product in that part. So we have a veterinarian in team.
And do you have prior experience in B2C selling devices?
Not selling devices, but we already have experience in startup who is focusing on B2C in same industry. The important is maybe to say that we also have a great mentor experienced in hardware industry. So he's our professor for faculty that we studied. So we work with him to understand all processes around developing hardware and then selling it.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that you are aware of all the supply chain risks and this is all taken care and into consideration.
Yeah, that's important part. We are discussing on daily basis with our professor and working to establish different partners in hardware manufacturing and also to secure that everyday problems could not lead to not enable us to manufacture the product yet.
You also mentioned that the rest of the competition is focused on different segments, or like you said, everyone has their niche. How are they different to you?
Yeah, they are different by. Thank you for that question. They are different by focusing, for example, on GPS tracking or health tracking, but no one in competition are focused on emotional part. So we are using nowadays two most popular technologies, AI and IoT device. Combined it and use the data that we are collecting and make sense of it, as I mentioned before.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you too.
Alex?
Hello, Nicola. My question is regarding the color. I noticed that you're selling it with 80 euros. I'm wondering how much does it cost to produce it? And is there any proprietary technology that you use there, or it's only off the shelf and you only come with the software on top of it?
Yeah, nice question regarding to the hardware. Yeah, the cost of production is now 35 euros, but it's in our production. When we will product in China, it will be much less. So we are happy about it. And also there is a huge chance to have a reseller for great margin and also there is another potential for revenue stream. When we talk about the hardware, we are using a standard technology like for a smartwatches. So we are not innovating in that part. We are using components and put them into one hardware and then innovate in part of how we analyze the data, what approach we have around the data and so on.
Great. Thank you so much, Nicola. We will go to the last pitch of the day, which is Zanto.
Hi guys. Let me share my screen in a second. I hope you guys see it. Okay, so let me introduce Zanto. Zanto is a B2B digital platform that connects hotels, restaurants, catering businesses, also grocery stores with all of their suppliers, including farmers, eliminating inefficiency, saving time, and reducing costs. Just a faster, smarter, and more sustainable food supply chain management. Well, yes, that is me. We understand this industry because we have lived it. I have spent more than 5 years in the HoReCa sector running my own restaurant. The market opportunity is massive. There are over 3 million HoReCa businesses and suppliers across Europe. 30% of that are in Eastern Europe, and we are the first movers in the space. Since we have spent years in the industry, we know the struggles. Orders get lost in endless messages, emails, phone calls, WhatsApp messages. Inventory tracking is outdated, leading to mistakes and food waste. Paperwork is overwhelming. Errors, inefficiencies, and wasted time cost businesses money every day. Well, Xanto is a one-stop solution that simplifies the entire ordering process. Instead of 20 hours a week, businesses spend just 2 hours on ordering, seamless inventory management, 0 order mistakes, all communication in one place, and also invoices and similar order-related paperwork is digitized and automated. We did launch our private beta. We finished MVP based on testing user feedback and are building momentum towards our full launch. As you all know, we participated in Startup Reaktor Accelerator, and on April 4th, we were accepted into Startup Bootcamp Accelerator program. As a part of that, we have secured an initial 25,000 investment to kickstart our journey. We are also actively building our sales pipeline and talking to one of the largest beverage supplier for strategic partnership. We also have connections with policymakers who can help us reach local farmers and bring them onto our platform. The food supply chain, the biggest industry in the world, everyone on the planet has to eat. Food moves the world. As you can see, the numbers, the market opportunity is undeniable, especially with the current market trends, and Xanto is perfectly positioned to capture the market. Now, about the competition, other platforms serve only niche focus, which are only restaurants and suppliers and only stay as local players. Where we go beyond, Xanto covers full HoReCa ecosystem with more features, global vision, and as first mover advantage. We have the right team to execute, me as CEO, my co-founder Milana, CMO, and our strong CTO candidate, Roberts. We operate on a freemium model to drive adoption with monetization through subscriptions, ad campaigns, transaction fees, and in the future also with credit solutions and potentially scaling into B2C, B2B2C. HoReCa gets most of the features for free. Pro unlocking AI and automation. Suppliers get limited free access. Pro unlocking more customers. Marketplace AI, inventory tools. We are raising 250,000 to accelerate our product development, and our key objectives in 18 months to expand in at least 2 countries, onboard at least 100 suppliers, and acquire more than 300 HoReCa businesses. This will drive us to 1 million ARR. Thank you for your attention, and remember, Xanto is built for the HoReCa industry by the HoReCa industry. Thank you.
Thank you, Artur. And we have 4 minutes for questions. Cristina, you can start.
Oh, by the way, my apologies. I did not have my camera probably on. Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah.
Thank you for the presentation and for transferring your excitement on the project. HoReCa is not exactly the easiest sector in terms of customer profiles and their stickiness to tech products. So what are you doing in the after sales is what is most interesting to me. After you convert a customer, how do you make sure it stays with you, and what's the stickiness of the product?
Yes, so we're trying to make it like as user-friendly as possible. And since the MVP was built based on the user, our early adopters' feedback. So we're trying to make onboarding as easy as possible, plus to keep them there, especially the HoReCa businesses, is probably just keep their daily processes, daily manual operations automated in our platform.
And when you say onboarding, how long does it take currently for a customer to onboard?
Well, right now our MVP is like only basic core features. So it is like built-in messenger and ordering from their suppliers. So onboarding takes probably like a day or at least for us, took like not long. It's like a simple app that anyone can get easy on.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what's your main differentiator? What's specifically in terms of converting, making customers convert more quickly and pick you over the competition?
Yes, so we, as I said, we are like first mover and have first mover advantage. We do not have like direct competition in the Eastern Europe and also the Baltic countries, but also probably that we cover the full HoReCa ecosystem and include like more features than the others.
Yeah, I'm asking specifically from a standpoint of me as a HoReCa, part of the HoReCa ecosystem, right? Like it doesn't really make much of a difference to me whether I'm a restaurant or a cafe.
Yeah.
If you have the entire offering, I'm just wondering what makes me convert specifically as a client.
Well, I don't know, like, could you maybe rephrase it and ask in a different way, or?
No worries, we can move on. I
Okay.
see Gabriela has some questions, so I don't want to
Yes.
take up your time.
Hi, thanks for the pitch. It's indeed, I think, an industry ripe for innovation. I was wondering, so who's using the platform, both suppliers and retailers on one side and restaurants on the other side? What's your target customer? Who are you selling it to more exactly?
Yes, so we are selling this to suppliers mainly.
Okay.
So they will be paying the percentage, the transaction fee. But the HoReCa businesses, the restaurants, grocery stores, and so on, they will be offered like additional subscription with like AI insights, spending overview, like all of these features. But the main income will be from the suppliers.
And can you maybe detail a bit the functionalities of the platform? I mean, what type of automations they get? Is it more for order processing generally, or is it something specific, like something for the sales team to handle the transactions more efficiently, or is it something for the logistics part to be more operational, or on what type of operations are you mostly focusing on?
Yes, as of right now, while we are still early stage, and what we have built now, it is to automate the ordering process and the communication in between both parties. But as we grow and scale, we will definitely include the invoices, because invoices, like, this is like real hard task. They get really messy, and they get we had fined for losing like invoice and so on. So this part, also the waybill registers, this is not something that all countries require, but our countries, the Baltic countries, all require waybill register, invoices, everything like rewritten manual, and it is done manually right now. As we scale, we want also the include like sales for the sales team from the suppliers. So we want also to automate their selling strategies on our platform. We also we have many features planned ahead. It's just a matter of time, and as we move on, we will try them. But also the receipts and everything that includes inside the business. So there's many different vectors that we could grow.
Okay, thanks. Good luck and keep building.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Artur. And thank you, everyone. That was the last speech for today. So with this being said, we can officially announce that we have the first alumni for the 5th Startup Reaktor edition. And I hope that this is not the end of the road for us and our collaboration. We have many exciting opportunities prepared for you as alumni. Specifically for the next month, we will prepare some soft landing opportunities with some partners that you already met, such as the British Embassy and Eura Technologies in France and the UK. So stay tuned for that. And for the next steps, in order to make sure that this demo day also can conclude in something more specific for our investors, we will send you in the next days a short form so that you can just fill it in and we can put you in touch directly with the startups that you saw pitching. And we will also give you access to the pitch decks and one-pagers, so you'll be able to go through them again and to also be able to contact them if you want to proceed with this collaboration. So
Can
this
you
was
open
it
the
for
cameras, please? Can you open the cameras, please? Maybe we can take a picture together.
Yes. And as we already mentioned at the beginning, this was just half of the demo day. So tomorrow we will continue with the other 13 startups. So I hope to see all of the investors there tomorrow as well, to see the other innovative and exciting ideas. And also the founders, you can also attend and support your colleagues from the program.
Yes.
And also, get the chance to maybe still interact with the investors on the chat and so on. So, Cristina, I don't know if you want to add any final words before we close the meeting for today. That was it from me.
Yes, I'm okay. Thank you very much for taking time, for preparing, for attending Startup Reaktor. In fact, we have had many meetings until now. And again, we will still keep in touch with you. We want to see your progress, making progress. Don't give up. Come back with questions if you have. There will be some other opportunities, program access for finance and access to investors. So we will be at your side to help you raise and go on with your journey, of course, as I mentioned at the beginning. And I want to thank very much to our guests, all the investors who took time to. We know that you have a very busy agenda. Thank you very much. If you want to get in touch with one or others from the founders that pitched today, we will make this possible, the follow-on meetings possible very soon. Just let us know. And thank you very much for your time, everybody, and have a nice evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.